the picture. Well, I'll do a whole separate video if you want to see that. So no, I will not be vlogging the party because outfits will be worn. I don't want to disrespect any of the ladies or invading in their privacy. So that won't be vlogged, but you will be able to see the decorations. You will be able to see the theme of the evening. So nothing spectacular, but we not basic over here. So I got the lights. Shout out to Nat's Deals. Because I got most of everything that I need for this party from there, and this is gonna be full free promotion, because honest to goodness, like, that was like, I thank her to the heavens for all of those deals, because from the lights that I'm gonna have hung up to the gift bags that I have, the little goodie bags I'm gonna give away, to the mic that I got, to the LED lights that I'm gonna have, to even what I'm wearing. Like, what I'm wearing was featured as one of the deals, and I got 2 of them, honey. I even got the bubble gun. That's gonna be coming the day of, so hopefully it gets here like that morning, because if it comes like
yada yada yada, child, the thing came the very next day. Now on to what y'all came to see on how I turned my house into the strip club. So I started with the decorations, 2 of which you can already see. I just had all this furniture delivered and was stuck with all these boxes. I knew immediately, looking at the biggest box, that I wanted to have a photo frame. Yes, I know I said no pictures, but I knew people would want to take pictures, so why not have a designated space for it? So I took the biggest box, cut it away from the access box, and then I lined the outer edges with painter's tape to avoid cutting myself. Then I drew the stencil of what I wanted my frame to look like. Then I used a box cutter, following the pattern I had already set. Then I lined that with painter's tape. Here is some wrapping paper that I got somewhere for $1 that I used to cover the cardboard. And yes, as you can see, I ran out of the magenta. When I went back to the store to get more, they were out, so I ended up having to go with the violet. Luckily, the other side of the wrapping paper was silver, so I was able to add 2 scrap pieces so that the magenta and the violet wouldn't look like such an abrupt change. I also added lettering and paper art just to spruce it up a bit. And if you're wondering, I used plastic wrap to give the letters that floating effect. Here's the final product. What do you guys think? Yay, my pole was delivered. Now I have to create the stage. So I had these bed risers left over from my college days, and I decided to put them back to good use. But for now, we have to put them to the side so that we can work on another portion of them, and then we'll attach these at the end. So first you start with the pool noodle. I realized it was really long, so I had to cut it in half. Once I cut it in half, I took the streamer material that you can get from anywhere for $1, and I covered the ends with it. Once the ends were covered, I just glued it to the riser, and voila. Then we had 1, 2, 3, 4 later, and then I attached the streamers, and voila. Okay, I know y'all are wondering, like, but why though? It's because we will be drinking, we will be dancing, and I don't want anyone to get hurt. So here we go. And not like the pole and the stage was enough, I decided to have the idea of making 2 top tables out of these TV trays. I got these both for about $15 each at Walmart, and we're gonna make them work. Okay, so we have our TV tray, tablecloth, runner, and tea light from the dollar store, 2 stools from Five Below, little bit of wrapping paper confetti that I had left over, and voila. What do you guys think? I also made cardboard decorations and wall art to add to the theme of the general evening, and also a box to protect my Wi-Fi so they didn't tear up my cords or nothing. So let's take one last look at my apartment before the final transformation. Hey guys, before I let you go, I wanted to let you all know that this was not like an experienced or planned out type of thing. I didn't have anything to refer to. This was just my brainchild. And as you can see, I made several mistakes. I got pin marks all across the booty, and she didn't even have any feet. Everything was always supposed to be something else. I just made do with what I had. In fact, these two are the same pieces. I just used the scraps of one to make the other. And as for this little thing here, y'all, this right here, it was a mess behind the scenes, honey. I got this up there any which way I could. Didn't even end up using the rollers. They just stayed back there. And I attached it to one of those little, one of those little flimsy carts that you get from Walmart that they say you can hang your clothes on, but after you put 2 shirts and a pair of pants on it, it just falls to pieces. Yeah, well, they're really good for these type of things right here. I just hot glued this board to it so I could roll it around. Y'all stay tuned next time. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Mwah. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, and I cannot forget to thank my big sister for coming all the way over to my house to help me execute all of this for my day. I really do appreciate it. She was cashier, she was bartender, she was everything. Thank you so much, sissy.